Deep within the Sahara Desert, Niger's Air and Ténéré natural reserves reveal a world of breathtaking beauty and resilience. The Air Mountains rise dramatically, their jagged peaks sculpted by centuries of wind. Below, the Ténéré Desert stretches endlessly, an ocean of shifting sand dunes. These reserves harbor a surprising array of life, from the elusive Addax Antelope to the resilient Saharan cypress. They also hold cultural significance, bearing witness to ancient human settlements and caravan routes. The global significance of the Air and Ténéré natural reserves was recognized by UNESCO in 1991. This World Heritage Site designation highlights their exceptional natural beauty and ecological importance. It calls for international cooperation to protect these irreplaceable treasures. The designation brings pride to the people of Niger, strengthening their resolve to protect their natural heritage. The reserves stand as a beacon of hope in a world facing environmental challenges. The Ténéré Desert, an undulating ocean of dunes, dominates the eastern half of the reserves. Despite its harsh conditions, the Ténéré is a hidden world of resilience and adaptation. Specialized plants and animals thrive, showcasing nature's ability to endure. The desert's raw power and mystery draw adventurers and explorers alike. Rising from the Ténéré Desert, the Air Mountains are islands of rock in a sea of sand. These ancient volcanic peaks create a starkly beautiful landscape. The mountains offer cooler temperatures and greater moisture, supporting diverse life. The Kel Air Tuareg people, with their deep connection to the land, add cultural richness. Their traditional knowledge and resilience are invaluable in understanding this unique ecosystem. The Air and Ténéré natural reserves reveal millions of years of Earth's history. The Air Mountains, formed by volcanic activity, showcase geological transformation. The Ténéré Desert, once an ancient seabed, holds fossilized remains of past life. The landscape is constantly evolving, shaped by erosion and weathering. These reserves are a testament to nature's forces, both destructive and creative. The Sahara Desert has been home to humans for millennia. The Air and Ténéré natural reserves bear witness to this ancient presence. Rock paintings and artifacts reveal the lives of early Saharan inhabitants. These remnants challenge our perceptions of the desert as desolate. They highlight the enduring capacity of humans to adapt and thrive. The Air and Ténéré natural reserves have long been a crossroads for trade. Ancient caravan routes connected North Africa with sub-Saharan Africa. Camels transported valuable goods across the desert, fostering trade and cultural exchange. Agadez emerged as a key hub for trans-Saharan trade. The legacy of these routes is visible in the cultural practices of the region. The Tuareg people have a deep connection to the Air and Ténéré natural reserves. Their traditional knowledge is invaluable in understanding the ecosystem. They view themselves as stewards of the land, practicing sustainable resource use. Despite modern challenges, the Tuareg strive to maintain their cultural traditions. Their story is a reminder of the importance of preserving traditional knowledge. The Air and Ténéré natural reserves harbor a surprising diversity of life. Plants and animals have adapted to survive in this challenging environment. Each species plays a vital role in maintaining the delicate balance of nature. The biodiversity highlights the interconnectedness of life in this fragile ecosystem. Their presence is a testament to the power of life to adapt and thrive. Among the many remarkable creatures that inhabit the Air and Ténéré natural reserves, the Addax antelope stands as an emblem of resilience. This critically endangered antelope, once widespread across the Sahara Desert, has adapted to survive in one of the driest and harshest environments on Earth. Its very existence is a testament to the power of natural selection and the delicate balance of life in this extreme ecosystem. The Addax antelope possesses a suite of physical adaptations that allow it to thrive in the Sahara Desert. Its broad hooves, resembling snowshoes, provide stability on the shifting sand dunes. Its pale coat reflects sunlight, helping to regulate body temperature in the scorching desert heat. And its efficient kidneys require minimal water, enabling it to survive on the sparse vegetation and dew that provide its sustenance. Historically, the Addax antelope roamed the Sahara Desert in large herds, their numbers fluctuating with the availability of food and water. However, in recent decades, their populations have plummeted due to a combination of factors, including habitat loss, hunting, and climate change. The Addax antelope is now considered one of the rarest large mammals on Earth, its survival hanging precariously in the balance. Conservation efforts are underway to protect this iconic species from extinction. Protected areas, such as the An Ténéré natural reserves, provide a sanctuary for the Addax antelope and other endangered species. Anti-poaching patrols work tirelessly to combat illegal hunting, while community-based conservation programs aim to engage local communities in protecting their natural heritage. The An Ténéré natural reserves are much more than just a vast expanse of sand and stone. Beneath the seemingly desolate surface lies a hidden world teeming with life. From insects to mammals, each species plays a vital role in this unique ecosystem. The reserves harbor a surprising diversity of plant life. The acacia tree provides shade and sustenance for many animals. Ephemeral plants bloom after rare rainfalls, transforming the desert. Butterflies, their wings a kaleidoscope of colors, flit among the flowers. Lizards dart among the rocks, their tongues flicking out to capture prey. Snakes, their movements sinuous and silent, blend seamlessly with the sand. Tortoises lumber across the desert, their shells providing protection. The An Ténéré natural reserves, despite their resilience, face a growing number of threats that jeopardize their delicate balance. These threats, both natural and human-induced, have the potential to disrupt the intricate web of life that has evolved over millennia in this harsh yet fragile environment. The very survival of many species, including the iconic Addax antelope and the majestic Saharan cypress, hangs in the balance as these threats escalate. One of the most pressing challenges facing the reserves is the increasing pressure from human activities. The nomadic lifestyle of the Tuareg people, once in harmony with the desert environment, is now under strain due to factors such as population growth, livestock overgrazing, and the depletion of scarce water resources. As traditional grazing patterns are disrupted, the delicate balance between vegetation, herbivores, and predators is thrown into disarray. The allure of tourism, while offering potential economic benefits, also presents challenges for the reserves. Unregulated tourism can lead to increased pollution, habitat disturbance, and the exploitation of natural resources. The delicate balance of the desert ecosystem can be easily disrupted by off-road vehicles, the collection of firewood, and the disturbance of wildlife. Illegal activities such as poaching and the trafficking of endangered species pose a significant threat to the biodiversity of the reserves. The Addax antelope, prized for its spiraled horns and its ability to survive in arid conditions, has been particularly hard hit by poaching. Despite international efforts to combat wildlife crime, the demand for exotic animals and their parts continues to fuel this illegal trade. Climate change. An Unforgiving Reality. The An Ténéré natural reserves, located in one of the most arid regions on Earth, are on the front lines of climate change. The effects of a warming planet, including rising temperatures, prolonged droughts, and increasingly erratic rainfall patterns, are already being felt in this fragile ecosystem. These changes threaten to exacerbate existing challenges and push the resilience of the reserves to their limits. Rising temperatures pose a significant threat to plant and animal life in the reserves. Many species, already living at the edge of their physiological tolerance, are struggling to cope with the increasing heat. Prolonged droughts, a natural occurrence in the Sahara Desert, are becoming more frequent and intense, further stressing water resources and vegetation. The ability of plants to recover from these extreme events is diminishing, threatening the food supply for herbivores and disrupting the delicate balance of the ecosystem. Erratic rainfall patterns, another consequence of climate change, are making it increasingly difficult for plants and animals to predict and adapt to the availability of water. Flash floods, once a rare occurrence, are becoming more common, causing erosion and damaging fragile habitats. The unpredictable nature of rainfall makes it challenging for plants to germinate and grow, impacting the entire food chain. The combined effects of climate change are pushing the An Ténéré natural reserves towards a tipping point. As temperatures rise, droughts intensify, and rainfall patterns become more erratic, the ability of this unique ecosystem to support life as we know it is increasingly in doubt. The consequences of inaction are dire, not just for the reserves themselves, but for the entire region. Guardians of the future conservation efforts. Despite the numerous challenges they face, the An Ténéré natural reserves are not without hope. A dedicated group of individuals and organizations, both local and international, are working tirelessly to protect this unique ecosystem and ensure its survival for generations to come. Their efforts, though often challenging and resource-constrained, offer a beacon of hope in the face of adversity. The Niger government, recognizing the ecological and cultural significance of the reserves, has designated them as a protected area and has implemented measures to regulate human activities within their boundaries. Park rangers, often working in harsh and remote conditions, patrol the vast expanse of the reserves, monitoring wildlife populations, combating poaching, and educating local communities about the importance of conservation. International organizations, such as UNESCO and the Wildlife Conservation Society, are providing technical and financial support for conservation efforts in the reserves. These organizations are working with local communities to develop sustainable livelihoods that are compatible with conservation goals. Projects such as ecotourism initiatives, sustainable grazing practices, and the promotion of alternative energy sources are helping to reduce human impact on the fragile ecosystem. Research and monitoring programs are essential for understanding the complex dynamics of the An Ténéré natural reserves and for developing effective conservation strategies. Scientists are studying the impacts of climate change, monitoring wildlife populations, and assessing the effectiveness of conservation interventions. Their findings are crucial for informing management decisions and ensuring the long-term survival of this unique ecosystem. A timeless legacy, the importance of preservation. The An Ténéré natural reserves stand as a testament to the power of nature to endure, to carve beauty from harshness, and to foster life in the most unexpected of places. These reserves are a living library of our planet's history, a delicate tapestry of interconnected ecosystems, and a source of inspiration for all who witness their stark grandeur. Preserving this irreplaceable legacy is a responsibility we owe to the planet and ourselves. The value of the An Ténéré natural reserves extends far beyond their boundaries. They play a crucial role in regulating regional climate patterns, capturing precious rainfall that sustains life in the surrounding desert. The reserves serve as a vital carbon sink, absorbing atmospheric carbon dioxide and mitigating the impacts of climate change. They are a treasure trove of biodiversity, harboring species found nowhere else on Earth, each one a testament to the power of adaptation and the intricate web of life. The cultural significance of the reserves is equally profound. The ancient rock art, the remnants of caravan routes, and the enduring traditions of the Tuareg people all speak to a long and intimate relationship between humans and this land. These cultural treasures enrich our understanding of human history, resilience, and our connection to the natural world. To lose them would be to sever a vital link to our past and diminish our collective heritage. The An Ténéré natural reserves offer us a glimpse into a world untouched by the frantic pace of modern life, a world where silence reigns, stars blaze with an intensity rarely seen elsewhere, and the forces of nature command respect and awe. Preserving this pristine wilderness is not just about protecting biodiversity or mitigating climate change. It is about safeguarding a source of wonder, inspiration, and connection to something far greater than ourselves. Our shared responsibility, a call to action. The challenges facing the Air and Ténéré natural reserves are significant, but they are not insurmountable. The fate of this unique ecosystem rests in our hands, and the time for action is now. We cannot afford to stand idly by as climate change tightens its grip. Supporting conservation organizations is crucial. Every contribution, no matter how small, can make a difference. Raising awareness is equally important. By spreading the word, we can amplify the call for greater protection. The future of the Air and Ténéré natural reserves depends on our collective action. Let us rise to the challenge and ensure this natural wonder continues to inspire. The time for action is now.